Ciao friends and welcome to Simple Italian Cooking. My name is Liz and I am so excited to have you here because I've got a really tasty summer sandwich that I know you're going to love. It is a Caprese sandwich, but we're going to talk about the types of bread you can use, what's best to do it, and we're just going to go through the process here. It's going to be a pretty short video here. By the way, if you love Italian food and you love easy Italian recipes, please give a like and a subscribe because that's what we're all about here. And the more you share and like and all of that, we're going to be able to continue doing what we're doing. And it's all for you because this is the stuff I want to share with you guys. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. So for those of you who are new to the term Caprese, what exactly is that? So there's a lot of different variations that have happened over time, but the original is you're going to have some fresh tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, okay? This is about as fresh as I can get at the store. And these are the water-packed ones. We're going to have basil in it, fresh basil, okay? So not even pesto. That's not the official Caprese, okay? And then drizzle some really good extra virgin olive oil. That's the essence of a true Caprese salad. You just layer it, put it on a plate. I'll show you an image. So we're going to take that and we're going to put it into a sandwich. But the type of bread that we're going to be using, I have two different types here. I have some ciabatta rolls, so I'm doing something a little different. So I have some ciabatta rolls here that I thought that would taste really good for lunch today. And so I have that, and I just toasted that in the oven. These are those take and bake types that you can get at the store. And then I also have just a regular slice of Italian bread that I'm just going to go ahead and slice it in half. I'm not looking to do a huge sandwich here. Okay, and so we have our bread, and you don't want to use like multi-grain bread that you would use for a sandwich, like, anything that white bread. You don't want to use those type of sandwich breads for this if you can help it, okay? So once you do, it's going to taste different. It's just not going to have that same beautiful vibe that we're looking for. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the mozzarella. So what we want to do, we want everything to be sliced kind of about the same width. So I'm going to go ahead and slice this down the middle. And just put this off to the side. And you can slice it however you want. I'm going to do it about 1/4 of an inch. That's probably a pretty good, you want to have the flavor of the mozzarella. So you're going to be having a lot. This is not for your dairy-free friends, okay? As long as we get the widths approximately the same. And if you need to stretch it, then go a little thinner, okay? I'm just going to do one sandwich here so that no point in sitting through everything. So then what we're going to do, we're going to take a tomato. Let me get one here that's a little more bright. I'm going to slice it this way. And again, about 1/4 of an inch, definitely no more than that. And you want to try and use meaty tomatoes, okay? So slicing tomatoes are good, but really like Roma tomatoes, San Marzanos, all those are going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, so I'll just put that off to the side. And then next we come to the basil. So with the basil, I have some fresh basil leaves. Now I know that not everybody grows, basil at home, and some of us just can't. So maybe space or whatever. But I do recommend that if you can get your hands on some fresh basil, that is definitely the way to go. So there's different ways we can use the fresh. There's different ways, my pots are falling. So you can take the basil and you can go ahead and keep it as whole leaves. That's totally fine. Or you can chop them up into slices and put it on the sandwich. You can even mix it with the olive oil and then add it on. I'm just going to keep mine really simple, and I'm going to keep them whole. So I'm just going to grab some basil here. The ciabatta bread is toasted just right, nice and slightly crunchy, but soft on the inside. Love it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, I love this little nifty tool. Bought this via Amazon. I'll put the link down below if you want to check it out. It's from Atlas. It's one of my favorite olive oils. And they have the organic extra virgin olive oil in a spray. And it works really well. It doesn't like drip all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and spray it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mozzarella down. So we'll do a nice thing there. And maybe what I'll do is just kind of position it and take one of these smaller ones here. And get it to fit. Then we're going to go ahead and place on our tomatoes. Looking good. Put the basil on top. A few little pieces. You can even put them in between. Maybe that would help keep them in place a little bit longer. Give it another shot. And top on. And how does that look? Looks beautiful. So that's our first sandwich. We're going to go ahead and repeat this again, but this time I'm going to use it on the Italian bread. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and spray that. A single slice there. All right, so we're good there. Now, you can, I forgot one thing. If you want to just add a little bit more flavor, you can crack some black pepper on it. So I think I'm going to do that for this sandwich. Just right on the tomato so it'll stick. I don't always do that, but sometimes, you know, people like that, especially when they make the caprese salad. All right, so I'm going to get enough here, so I'm not holding you up. And let's go ahead and put that on. A beautiful caprese salad sandwich. And it tastes delicious. Like I eat this, so I know it tastes delicious. But to prove it, I love these flavors. You can never go wrong. You never ever go wrong. So if you're looking for a really fun Italian sandwich to make that will impress people, this is definitely a really great, easy sandwich. It takes no time to make. You, your family, your loved ones, friends, you'll enjoy it. So I hope you like this recipe. If you did, please give us a like. Really appreciate it and share it with your friends. So if you want more Italian recipes, check our link below. You can sign up for our newsletter. We send out recipes all the time and other helpful tips. So thanks so much for watching. Grazie e ciao.